Shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to say, Call Halal Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahawashi, Ba'Hashem Recha HaKodash, and double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, who taught us this truth and rule well. And Shalom to the hopeful elect, Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahawashi, Ba'Hashem Recha HaKodash, Barakatham. It's the brother Kazal from the Minival 12 West Coast, coming back at it again with another lesson. And the title of this lesson is going to be, This is Coming to a City Near You. All right, watching the Times, and I came across this article titled Australian Army Called In to Transfer Indigenous Crown V Contacts to Quarantine Camps. All right, now, Lord willing, this video don't get taken down, because I said quarantine camps, okay? But, brothers should know, what those are by now, all right? And that's all about progressionism with these devils, man. It's all what that is, okay? Gradualism. All right, because this devil, he is not a faith-based nation. Okay, the so-called white man is not a faith-based nation. They are the wicked. All right, they are Esau, Edom, according to the Bible, and they are the wicked. They're the border of wickedness. Okay, and everything they do, they always have to test the waters, and this is exactly what they're doing. All right, in this particular situation, where they're going to Australia, and they're messing with the indigenous over there, and they're moving them, to quarantine camps, man. You know what I'm saying? And ultimately, man, this is gonna come to America on a grand level. All right, that's what's gonna happen. Okay, so let's go into this article. It says, removing Aboriginal people from their homes into government-operated facility branded as disturbing and a violation of human rights. And this devil, he's tapping back into that old spirit, man. All right, this never cared about human rights. If you look at the way that he acquired his power, okay, if you look at the way he acquired, the fatness of the earth, it was through his sword. He never cared about his human rights, all right? Not his human rights, the human rights in general, man. He never cared about that, all right? And this is gonna come to here in Babylon, man. All right, you tribes are gonna get caught up in the middle of this. Okay, for the wickedness, man. All the wickedness, all the, what's the word for it? Basically being docile and not standing up for righteousness. These 2/3 are gonna get caught up into it, and Lord willing, we get delivered from that. Being the hopeful elect. All right, so Reed's disturbing news has surfaced from the Northern Territory, where the Army has been brought in to round up 38 indigenous Sikh contacts to escort them to compulsory quarantine camps. All right, so they took 38 people, and they rounded them up, and they took them, to them camps, man. Now this is just testing the waters, man. All right, because, if you look up, let's go look it up, quarantine camps, all right, which I've been doing that. All right, you have the Philippines that actually have that. Okay, so let me see. Quarantine facilities. All right, you got the Philippines, they got it. All right, let me see if I could make the picture bigger. You got like a list of places where they have them. All right, but I wanted to make the actual picture bigger, man. See what it looks like. Let me see if I can just do it like that. So that's what it looks like, man. That's what them facilities look like. All right, and this is coming here in Babylon, man. All right, because this devil, like I said, it's how he operates. He has no faith, okay? And really, faith is a gift from Yahweh Shem Yahawashi given unto the elect. So really, man, it's no reason, it's no reason for him to have faith in the first place. So therefore, understanding that, you understand this devil's nature. Everything he does, he always has to test the waters. Even though these are the other nations, but these other nations are hand joined in hand with this devil, man. Okay? These are all these hidden agendas, underhanded agendas that Esau is coming in with subtlety to bring out in these latter times, man. All right, because you got to understand the devil's like a serpent. Scriptures call him the old serpent, and a serpent, blends in with a serpent doesn't just make itself obvious that it's about to attack you. A serpent ambushes you. All right, that's why if you look at certain characteristics of snakes, certain vipers, they lay low and blend into the environment, and move close to you and creep up on you. Well, not really creep up on you, but slowly slither up to you, before they attack you. Well, I wouldn't say you, but the prey. And that's exactly what this devil is doing. All right, so let's go, hit the scriptures. All right, well, first things first, we're going to bring out, the book of, let me see if I got it right here. Book of Ephesians, chapter 2, verse 8. All right, just bring that out, with these devils, man. It reads, Ephesians chapter 2, verse 8. For by grace are ye saved through faith, and that not of yourself. It is a gift of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Okay, so faith is a gift from the Lord, and these devils don't have that, man. That's why it's very important to be looking at these articles, man. These little prophecies, news that come that happen, because it shows you, that the ball is rolling. Okay, you don't want to get caught out there in the midst of everything right when it happens, and you get caught unawares, man. All right, that's why we're on that lookout. Okay, so the book of Revelations, chapter 12 and 12, it reads, Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. All right, and that's what's ultimately going on with these devils on a high level. Okay, they're giving out that order, man. All right, they're setting the stage to put people in them facilities, man. All right, and you should know what them facilities are, man. You should know what's going to happen to you in those facilities. Okay, so let's continue on going. All right, we're going to go to the book of Psalms chapter 10. All right, I believe there was something there too. All right, so we're going to go to the book of Psalms, chapter 10, verse 2. And it reads, The wicked in his pride doth persecute the poor. Let them be taken in the devices that they have imagined. Okay, and them devices are these agendas. All right, and ultimately what's going to happen, though, is he is going to persecute the poor. And who are the poor? The so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. He's going to put us at the forefront of these agendas, man. The same way he did when he was implementing the jab. All right, he was putting Jake on the forefront. So-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. They were the first in line. He had it to where, they are the first in line to take the jab, man, on the forefront. All right, and that's because that's what the wicked does in his pride. He persecutes the poor. And guess what? When he implements that MOTB, that charagma, all right, he's going to do the exact same thing. He's going to persecute the poor. He's going to put us on the forefront, man. He's going to have all these agendas. He's going to have all these sellout celebrities do that. All right, and if you resist, you're going to be seen as a terrorist. You're going to be seen as the worst, as the worst thing that ever walked on the planet Earth. Okay? So that's gonna be the hour of temptation, the persecution. That's the times that we're coming into. All right, so it reads, The wicked in his pride doth persecute the poor. Let them be taken in the devices that they have imagined. Okay, and ultimately it says that because they're going to be taken in these devices that they have imagined, because in the fullness of his sufficiency he shall be in straits. Okay, these devils are going down when he finally goes full-fledged with all these agendas, with that new world order agenda. He's going to get taken down. All right, the Lord, he's gonna wrap it up for this devil. He's gonna crack them clouds, man. And all these prophecies are gonna be happening too. All right, all these prophecies. You just got a few more prophecies to go, a couple more prophecies to go, and we out of here, man. All right, this the how do I put it? This the final stretch. Okay, then we home free. So let's go to the next scripture, and I'm gonna close out on that. I also have seen other brothers, do videos on this. So, just put my two, You know what I'm saying? Put my, angle on it. You know. But anyways, let me see. I believe it's chapter 3. All right, if it's not chapter 3, I'm just going to look it up. Hour of temptation. Oh, okay, hold on. Let me get a new test. There we go. Okay, so it's it's Revelation chapter 3 and 10. I was thinking it's 3 and 17. All right, so a book of Revelations chapter 3, verse 10. And it reads, "Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation." Okay? And that's what ultimately we have faith in, that the Lord keeps us in the hour of temptation, because this devil is going to implement that mark. All right, this devil is going to implement that charagma, and he's going to have a lot of agendas. He's going to be going with it full force. Okay? Full force, because that's going to be the end all be all. All right? And ultimately everybody that takes that mark, all right, that charagma is going to be destroyed, man. All right, Lord willing, they don't take this down just for saying, mark, but it says, "I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world." Okay, and that's another thing too. All right, that's the manifestation right here. All the world. It's not just gonna be in Babylon. All right, look at this, man. They got quarantine facilities in the Philippines, man. All right, hey man, they got them camps in the Philippines, man. All right, but that's because the elect is going to be scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. Okay, the elect is going to be coming in and believing from the four corners of the earth. All right, so it reads, "Which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth." All right, and a lot of these people that's going to be tried are going to fail, man. All right, and mainly our people. All right, well, not mainly, but it's only for our people. Okay. Because these heathens, man, they lose by default. All right, these heathens lose by default. But the 2/3 of our people, they're going to fail. That's why we have to pray, and we have to constantly endure and constantly make diligence that we're in the good graces of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, or else we're going to be caught out there. All right, so let's go continue on. Verse 11, and it reads, "Behold, I come quickly. Hold fast that which thou hast," meaning this truth. Hold fast to it. Hold on to it. That no man may take thy crown. Because ultimately this devil is seeking to take your crown. All right, with all these temptations, all these diverse lusts that he's coming out with,